So, I don't remember how much before the COVID. Yeah, before the COVID, when we done I do a program with two youth from Austria. Tell them outside, well, the operator tell them outside and they want to come in. So I say, let them in. Them come in at the studio and I sit down and we decide to put them on the radar because I really want to understand how come some youth from Austria interested to come tune into the cutting edge and the stepping radar. Well, when we interview them on the radio, we ask them how come two white youth clear from Austria. What them call them a thesis. One I do it on the cutting edge and one I do it on the stepping razor. Them say, well, and them tell them professors so they want to do it because them professor know me because him do some work, some book on the Maroons. And him also go to Africa regular. And meanwhile, we was in Ghana. Him asked me if he can follow me around with him camera and shoot. What we doing? I said, yes, of course. For posterity, I will. You know, cause I can't pay a cameraman for work, for follow me everywhere, for take picture, for put it down. So him follow me around and him make a video. Eventually named Mutabaruka Returns to the Motherland. Anyway, the youth them say, them professor agree for them come at Jamaica and do them thesis on the cutting edge and the stepping razor. Well, them interview me talk to them, tell them we should forget the tape them. One of them say them out travel go to England, I tell them about a youth who used to have the CD, them come down every month, get the CD them and go up. And them explore all the avenues to get all the program them can get. For really help with them thesis. Well, this year, the professor called me and said, the youth them done them thesis and it was wonderful. And they would want to know if I would be interested in making a book out of it. Of what them come up with. I said, well, a book can come out right, but I have to see what I write first. He said, about that start, so them saying, we have been going to and fro in the COVID with this manuscript about this book, and we have to correct this and I put that and I correct that and I take out what I want and them thing there, and then it eventually reached down to the line now where them get a publisher in a Jamaica to say them are going to publish this book. Randall Publishing. So them send our next script again and we make Jackie go through the script. Me sit down with her and go through the script to cross out what is what and what is not. Until we reach a final decision, say, all right, I'm going to check out this outside, and it was one back and forth. I look at things whenever they have to fly, go up there and fly, come back and then fly. Because the amount of back and forth, give thanks to the computer. That's why I go back and forth and cross out what I don't want, and them talk about what this and them say, look, you know, this is what I don't want it, I don't want it in there, just not put that in there. And you don't want to correct some of the things because some of the words where we use, them put it a different way. Because them not used to how we talk. So every time we see that, we have to cross it and show them, say, no, I know that will say, I know that will mean when we say it. But the professor understand a whole heap of things about Jamaica, because I have been here doing work on the Maroon. Anyway, the top line is that apparently now the back and forth seem to finish now and them ready to take it to the publisher, which they did, take it to the publisher. And the book is called Mutabaruka, The Swords man, no, the swordsman, perspectives of the cutting edge and the stepping razor. And it is going to be published by Randall Publishing in Jamaica, the biggest Caribbean publishers. We hadn't, well, the professor said, would have like bring it out for my birthday, which is this year, next month. But the back and forth and him saying Ghana, Senegal, him Ghana, this Nairobi, and him Ghana all over the place. It couldn't do for birthday. Because through them years, say me how much year old now, them say they would like do that. So we said, no, it can't do it for this year again, but early next year, it is going to be ready. And I don't know of any other program ever for any radio station that has been made into a book. I don't know, maybe somebody can call me and tell me which program on radio in Jamaica was made into a book. The perspectives of the cutting edge and the stepping razor. And the youth, them, I say, them stay astray and listen to it, the program, them. And them get other people to listen to it. So, the far-reaching effect is tremendous, and we feel good for know, say, after 30 years on the radio, the program stretch so far in our earth, in all the continents. When Duke BSA used to Lego the program them on YouTube, him used to show me upon it which part and which part people listen. And may I tell you, all me shock when me hear say in Vietnam, people are listening to the program and can't miss it. And one time a youth called me from Afghanistan. The youth called me from Afghanistan. I said, boy, about that. Taliban, they listen to your program and they love it. I said, what? Serious thing. So, what am I say that for? I say that for, so just tell you, say, there will be a book coming out on the market. Perspectives of the cutting edge and the stepping razor. And that is how far it reaches. So next year, you can watch out for that book. This is the cutting edge. We're there with you. You know, we just think about this book, and we did have to write down in the book everybody that has contributed to the two programs. Them. I share dog there, DJ Kema. I share dog there, don't answer me, Rasta. Yes. You know the book, you know.
Yeah, man, may I hear you, man?
30 years a day, I will do, you know the book. Yes, so, yeah, we have to put everybody's name from them time there till now in the book. Both people who engineer, people who help produce it. It's a young everybody who did really contribute, so we give thanks for that.
Book there, Muta, I personally predict it's going to be a bestseller.
All right, sir.
I don't want to fast their business with the commercial arrangements, but trust me, that book going to be in many universities. Because it's funny, you know, how foreigners tend to, via them research and things, deep into our culture and extract and monetize it in a way. I'm not saying that was the bridging them incentive.
No, they must do a thesis. They must do them thesis.
Yes, excellent.
And the professor asked me, because him did follow me up and down with a camera down Africa.
Yeah, I heard you.
And him asked me if me would have interested in taking the thesis and do a book with it. I say, yeah, as long as me can see where I'm going to put in there.
It's a good thing that. But the sad thing to me is that a local researcher or a focal person from the academy never see the need to do that. You know what I mean? And me and the father work in strange ways. It's a foreigner to do it, it's a foreigner do it.
Yeah.
But, brethren, so much things to say, but just go on to the works. And me a predict that book they're going to be a best.
Yeah.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.
It's what I go have, you know. Government say I have a curfew. You know, say 2 years now, people know say what them call it, holiday in December. What them I do? What them I deal with? You better lock down that. There's something that started over when the holiday done, you know. Because the people, them will have none of that. The people, them will have none of it. Them want the crime go down, but you know, the crime now go down because of no lock down the place, you know. As a matter of fact, it will get more people rile up. It will get more people rile up. So you know, we don't go and lock down the place until them time then, but make sure say nothing now go on between the first week of December till the last week in January. Because you know much people are going to feel it. All the big guys are going to feel it, you know. If any curfew, I'm telling you, boy, you have to come off of the road by 6 o'clock. You mad? You mad? I know, no COVID not about the place. Come off of the road by 6 o'clock in December. You better watch on that, yeah, man. I tell you, no, if you don't want things get out of place or out of ramp, don't everybody think. So we're not going to extend curfew. Don't everybody think about it. But me I tell Mr. Chang and him Prime Minister and everybody, on the cast, I never say it, you know. I say it on the cutting edge, I'm going to say it tomorrow again, I'm going to say it the next day again. You don't bother talk about you're not going to have no curfew in a December and tell people say the curfew is from 6 o'clock in the evening to 6 o'clock the next day. Don't bother with that. Because no COVID now, you know much things that keep on nobody now get no COVID. No COVID not about. I mean it's about still, but it's not terrible. We can work with it now. You understand? No COVID must stop the people them. Especially my birthday here. And that I say. Because I say when you put up gun, this are 20 gun, them fine, you know. I see him to me say, you know. If those of you have been listening to me, I did say it, you know, I say, the man was named Horace Chang, who is the Minister of National Security, say, even if them find one gun, he must see it as a success. That is how low film bars, you know, mentality is. One gun. And I was saying that warm to the gun them were in a man house from him grandfather and him, in a glass case or in some trunk or some grip where him grandfather did have in there for a long time. If them get them gun there, when nobody never going to use anywhere, them just have it in them house because posterity and archival, them say, why you want my grandfather, you know, big, in time him have him whole heap of land, you know, him used to have them gun here, and this are the gun where him have. Now, the person who has them thing, I don't have no lies for them gun there, you know, but it's just posterity him have the gun them for. Warm to them gun there. If him feels, if him get some of them gun there, it's going to be a success. Suppose that two of them gun them fine. As it's turned in. Well, I can't where we hear the report is that at 20 gun come in, and some of them is exactly what me did I say. You say, some of them is exactly what me did I say, you know. Out of the 20 guns, some are going to find out how much of them guns they really come from people who did have gun in their yard and use it because of their grandfather and great-grandfather gun. So me just say, wheel and come again, I extend it because 20 gun, I guess him see it as the biggest, is the most successful thing he ever do. That is how low the man that going on. Because right now, him just say evil one, you know. That means, you know, we can't say nothing, you know. Because him just say one, and at 20 them get. That means, say, it pass. It passed the ratio where him did I say. So Jamaican people supposed to feel good. You better feel good. Harris Shank said, one gun is a success, and him find 20. So you know, say, him supposed to keep a party. Time say, if people rare, we find 20 guns, what a success. This, what lockdown is, forget the gun them. Meanwhile, the gun them out there, I kill people, I use the gun out there to kill people, same way. And the lockdown come now.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.
Oh, El, Mandingo.
Yes, El Muta and Shane and all listeners.
Oh, you know, man.
Are doing fine despite the increase in taxes because later today, Thursday the 17th of November 2022, significant tax rises, tax increases will be announcing. Yes, the autumn statement later today, the 17th of November. Yes, and not inflation has surged to a new 41 years high of 11.1% because not since 1981 prices have been rising faster. The last time was in October of 1981, so a new high in 41 years. And just as I had said earlier, how things going to get rougher despite who is prime minister. And what happened too is that the rise in the cost of gas, and we know say anytime gas go up, everything else in a country go up.
Everything
from gas go up, right. And which is why it's so stupid that in Jamaica, for example, them not continue and do that deal with Venezuela where we can get oil much cheaper, but for ideological reasons, both are follow where USA and them think against Venezuela. But the rise in the cost of gas has more than doubled, is now 128.9%.
Well, every week our one go up. Every week they put up the gas down here, so, and then 1 week they bring it down, and you must feel say them bring it down. And when they put it down, it's much more than where they kept put on it the 4 weeks before. Exactly.
So it's still push up. So right here, the cost of gas in Britain gone up 128.1%. So you know it more than double. Yes. Yes. And this is because of the war, the proxy war in Ukraine, where them are use Britain and the US and other NATO are used to try to destroy Russia. Because Russia used to supply the EU basically with cheap gas and oil and them thing there. Right? And to get an idea of the increases, eggs, the price of eggs gone up 22.3%.
Yeah,
the price of chicken 19.7%. Bread and cereal gone up 14.4%. And fast food and takeaways 12.2%. And low fat milk up 47.9%. Butter 42.1%. Sauces and condiments 33.2%. Oils and fats 33%. Flour 28.1%. And as I say, later today, the autumn statement tax going to them will announce more taxes and things. And in terms of Indians looking after Indians, remember Marcus Garvey said we Africans is about ourselves. Rishi Sunak, the Indian Prime Minister of Britain, has agreed that 3,000 Indians can get visas to come to Britain every year.
3,000, only that?
Only that?
Oh, how much billion?
Jamaica, them are deport Jamaicans and other African people from here, so. India is a republic, unlike Jamaica, where Patrick Allen represent not we, but the thing. See? And we now ease up all the things that Jamaica must become a republic. We don't want no Europe.
Them claims them a look about it, you know. Them claims them just put out a things.
Notice them only say that and gone quiet about it, hoping that we will figure it.
Hold on. No, them say it pan GIS thing. Just a while ago, we even play GIS. And them a talk about it.
Muta, me not trust them. So me not stop talk about it.
No, me never say who go stop.
No, me and you know that. Me hear what you say, no.
But I tell you, say.
Nah, stop. Because we know say them would have like we stop talk about it, you know.
No, but we not gonna stop talk about it.
Yes, and it have to happen. It have to happen. Yeah. As Marcus Garvey Jr. did say, and we joined the African Union as part as a Jamaican republic. And
I'm going to the school, go talk Friday gone, I'm going to the school, you know.
Okay.
Because you know what the stabbing will go on down there.
Yes, man, me right away, man. Then the people them in the area, you know, Wildman Street and thing, them know, man, Swan and President.
Go some plot to treat you to help the daughter who get stabbed.
Yes.
One girl, whenever they vote, them three youths never take out them video and them phone and a phone. Them actually go help, you know?
Yeah, try for help rather than yes.
So a person named Stone, don't him kind of organize up for really show the youth them, give thanks to the youth them and make the other youth them say, you know?
Yeah, Big Stone, seeing.
If you do something about it, so we go down the other past student, and I Jackamusa go down the other past student and talk to the youth them. So
yeah, man. You know.
Thing. Meanwhile, we did that the day before Meadowbrook bust out big war down at Meadowbrook. Woman of
students.
What? I tell you, the thing look like Iraq. Pure girls still fight, you know, over man, you know. Pure girls fight over man.
And you know, in our time, Meadowbrook has a nice school with a good reputation, you know.
Yeah, man. That Shane, that talk to him used to go to Meadowbrook, man. Shane, where do the engineer,
yeah, man. They Meadowbrook no school with good reputation, man.
Yeah, man. Big school. Yeah. But there's some Jamaica there and no virgin.
Me I tell you, you know, and thing. And you know,
I know they never mention Tyrone down we pass where you never mentioned Tyrone down in pass.
No man, me mentioned it last week when me talked to you, man, but me didn't want to say more.
Oh, you did say
yes, man.
All right.
I did, man. Yeah, man, Tyrone. No, man, me did mention him last week, but me not expect to come in forward after the heartbreak, but you went down for another call.
Heartbreak, I go come up here now.
And thing. But the great Tyrone down, man, you know? Because I hired the brother from a different mother. I tell you. I tell you, man. Brilliant. He was the youngest in the band, man. Brilliant. Make a monumental contribution. The name of Tyrone Downey.
Monumental contribution, Rasta.
Yes, man. Yeah. Great. You know,
and you introduced me to Yoso Endoro, because I'm going to do an album with Yoso Endoro.
Yes.
And
from Senegal there.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the studio. And right away, Yoso Endoro said, I'm come on the album, man. Me and him do a collaboration on the album, you know, Bob Marley. But Tyrone did a direct the whole
project.
Vibes, the whole project at Tyrone did that. Yeah, man.
I really produce it. The album.
We have to take a break. Slap, you know. You still the man go?
Yeah, man. Me there, man, you know.
Yeah, we talk about Tyrone.
Tyrone. And, you know, when Bob Marley recruited him as to be the youngest member in the band there, is that he was a pianist at the Jankono Lounge, you know, with the Carries band, which included Desi Rhodes from Camperdown, where he used to go Camperdown as a vocalist, and Val Douglas, where play bass. And a brother from Trinidad play guitar named Clarence Weirs, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, so, you know, Desi Rhodes sent me some nice pictures of those times that he had with Tyrone Downey and Val Douglas and things. Yeah, man. You know, brilliant. Brilliant, man. He remind me of Earl, another great keyboardist, Earl Lindo, where you used to go Excel.
Yeah, man. Play, well, you know, say, him play upon my first album, Check It. Him and Carlton Barrett play upon my first album, you know, Check It.
Tyrone?
No, man, Lindo, man.
Oh, Lindo, Earl Lindo, yes.
And the Barrett, the young Barrett, you know the young Barrett. Barrett. Barrett play drums, man.
Yes, man. Carly Barrett, man. That's a family, man, brother, man. Yeah, man.
He play upon my first album. Augustus Pablo. I mean, she not know all of them, man, and play with them, so him just gather up all of them, man. We just go a tough. Yeah,
man. China there with that shop at the mall there. Yes,
and then Tyrone, him go to France, go live. Him have some youth will live in France, you know.
Yes, four.
Yeah, live in France. The last birthday party, me have the whole of them come. The whole of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of them was married. He was at the wedding of one of them couple months ago. Yeah. And thing, you know. Yeah, man. And I hear some ads there play by Tads and thing. I'm glad for no said Tads I go and push out the reggae music there.
No, man. every week I'm advertise a different artist, man.
Yeah, man. Me love that with him, man. Because I hear
Brigadier Jerry have a new tune for him label there too, you know.
Yes, me hear it. Me hear it. Yeah, man. Me really glad.
What's your name? Tanya Stevens have one of the best albums here of female artists do for a long while, man. May I tell you?
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
Man. Tanya Stevens have one of the best albums me hear of female artists in Jamaica do for a long while. Yeah.
That is really good. And when we go to Hopeton Lindo, the singer, songwriter, and producer, he have some new reggae tunes.
In Florida.
Yeah. We have some new reggae tunes, man. One by himself named My Angel, and Novelty, a sister, and Peter G. I
think I have Novelty one.
Yeah, man. Bad and Hopeton, My Angel, and I need have a tune named Coward Boy. May I tell you, bad. You know? Yeah. And me I get good reception when we play them. And also a youth named Kelvin Grant from Musical Youth. He have an album there. Me I go make you get them to bad man.
It's like about 2 months ago, you know.
All right.
What name again? Kelvin what?
Kelvin Grant. It would have been 2 months ago because it's less than 2 months me I play them, but me I'll get them to you.
Yeah.
You know, Kelvin Grant from Musical Youth. Great lyrics and great singing and production, man, from out of Birmingham, the man. And you know a tune we are going good, like the Young Garvey tune, the Beer Man where you play to and me play, is Brown Eyes by Leroy Sibbles, the producer. Okay, he have a tune named Brown Eyes with a different
Young Garvey or Leroy Sibbles?
No, Leroy Sibbles for himself, named Brown Eyes.
He might do a show there in the month named Stars Are Us too. With Ken Booth and all them,
Ken Booth and them, man, there, for real. Because, you know, as we know, Leroy, them start early. So I'm really glad to say some good reggae music, them, make.
Watch out, you have some nice reggae just to find them, you know. And if you're really interested in a reggae, you'd find them, you know, because
them exist.
I mean, you nobody have played them, and I say, but them tunes are so sweet, I mean, them get no big play upon radio, you know what I mean?
So it shows you the mentality of the different people.
The DJ
exactly.
The
because the good reggae music they're on, because when me play, people say to me, because you know, with internet, people listen to me worldwide, and people say, man, they go, nah, hear them tune elsewhere, and them exist.
Yeah, of course.
So what we do when we play the good reggae music, we expose the liars who say no good reggae now make. You see?
No, yeah, man. The liars, them is the one them who not listen to reggae, you know. That's why them say that. Precisely.
Yeah, the anti-reggae thing. And you know the mobile thing there, where you used to go on there, them drop the reggae category completely. Guess where them have now?
Afrobeat.
A Caribbean music category. Yes, after she used reggae. After the girl, Kanye King, used reggae to big up her mobile business. No reggae category. I try to kill reggae. Caribbean music category. No, me not say you can't say you go have a soca category or thing. But typical, opportunists use with reggae for get ahead and then no reggae category. And that is why I say we as Africans from Jamaica, we love our music and culture. And we have to defend and protect it. Because we cannot allow and we must not allow others to do for use and abuse and try to kill our thing. And we have to protect our thing because our reggae music where we Africans from Jamaica create, just like ska and rocksteady and them thing there. And what are we them a try tell lie on the Russians with the missile thing in Poland we kill 2 people. When are the Ukrainians them fire it?
That me I hear say the Ukrainians them fire it.
It's the Ukrainians, yes. But you don't know what?
Yo, them authenticate that already. Say the Ukrainian them thing do it. First of all, them the Russian, but now them say the Ukrainian missile, right?
Yes, that is the authentication that I have gotten because what Zelensky was trying to do, if he was able to come with a thing where people would have believed that is the Russians, then it would have said because Poland is a member of the EU, then the EU have to get even more involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because they're already involved,
Yeah.
We would have tried use the Ukrainian regime to destroy Russia, but would have give them more thing. But it's like the EU and the US, even Biden has say, him no really want to go the way there, especially when not no go so. Biden himself. Yeah. You see?
Like when Ghana, China, go talk to that man, they never really want to get another way again.
Yes. And you see the divide and rule thing where they might try use to try get the Chinese and other people against Russia. It's not working because the Chinese realize say if them don't support Russia, it's them next.
Well, the Iranian they must send them there to Russia, Where them
yes, man, the drones. Yes, man, which effective. And just the other day, guess where vex up the US? The Chinese, the Iranians, and the Russians do giant military exercises in Venezuela. So the US, man. Because them do it in a Korea and other places, But them not like when you do the same thing to them.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, you notice the tree where giant Venezuela. In Venezuela, them do their military exercise, Yeah, so it's a message them are sent to the US, Yeah, China, Iran, and Russia. And watch there. Iran is a Republican and a Islamic country. Yeah. The Russians, them no Republican, not no Muslim country, and so it shows that irrespective of ideology, them and the US at war. Yeah. Yes.
Them come together, do what them do.
Russia, because
China,
yeah.
Who didn't know say Iran would send drone
troops
go Russia.
Russia, exactly. Most people would have never believed said that would happen.
Yeah, no.
And North Korea supply Russia with things,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man. Truth stranger than fiction, man. Because the whole of them realize, Muta, you know this too, that the US, since that war ended in 1945, where them become the superpower and for them US dollar replace the British pound sterling, the US have a policy that there must only be one superpower in the world, them. And any country where show signs like them are got challenge for them dominance, they move against. That is them thing. But that now work. Because you see the war. Mash it up.
I know where enemy of my enemy is my friend. So when you look at Iran and Russia and China,
exactly.
Them not really good friend, but it's the enemy.
No, them are not good friend.
My friend.
But them have to be friends for them own mutual interests. Yes. Yeah, man. And we love how some countries in Africa too resist the US imperialism to like Eritrea and Ethiopia.
Remember, them have a black name brick, Remember
Yes.
Brazil, Russia, India.
Russia, South Africa, yes.
South Africa, China.
Inaito, yes. BRICS, yes, man. Yeah, man.
I don't know where I'm going to believe you meet stay away out there.
Well, you know where me know where I'm going? The sun set upon the U.S. empire. The days when the U.S. ruled the waves, like when Britannia ruled the waves, them days they are done. The Uncle Sam days done. On the way out. Because people now put up with them racist dictatorship no more. And them could have used some local traitors where them are used to do them thing. It now work. Now work. Because it's either you fit our people or you work for them. There's no in between. No neutral thing. No neutral thing. Yeah, man.
You know. Meanwhile, they attack, I'm going to my archives and I find a tune by the youth named Grant.
Kelvin Grant.
Yeah, I have a tune by me in this thing. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to make the people them hear it. So you know, I'm going to say give thanks,
Yeah, man, give thanks, man, and just keep on doing the work because we have our enemies not stop work against we, So we wasara now stop work against them.
Yeah, we not stop.
No way. Pan-African is always and forever.
All right.
Blessed love.
Yeah.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.